He's looking to throw it. Dances away from the heat. Fakes his man out. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't get it.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Eagles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oklahoma State.
The RPO, it's complete.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick completion on the out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Oh, how did you make that move? Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with the victory.
Everybody on offense here should...
Brings a tackle, and he's got room. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep. But the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass hits, picked off. Bringing it back. The 30, the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight straight wins.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick six.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Hudson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. They're bringing heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Dropping back, it's Morris. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
James Madison, 14.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy: just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia Southern.
One more play to pad the stats. He's looking to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Eagles offense takes the field for the first time today. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. That swagger sets the tone for this offense, and Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it, extending the play. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miles. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Monarchs offense will get the ball for the first time. Offense set on first down. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Leaves it with the back. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. The Monarchs in the hurry up. Wilson to pass. Feeling some heat. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He'll pull it down. Smashes through.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And once he got loose, it was all over. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Wilson will throw. It's caught. A spender fella, and he's loose. All kinds of running room. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Louisiana Tech was able to cap off a close one in Ruston with a narrow victory, and that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. Pocket starts to collapse. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. Got it in the middle, it's Butler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia Southern.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Oh, what a move! Touchdown, Eagles. What a grab and go for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Norfolk to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw.
The Eagles will kick it away to crank up the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a third down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
He's got great speed, looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going to run it. Can't get him to the ground. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires to the right. He caught it. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wilson to pass. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24 down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. He's looking to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
He's off to the races. He's at the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Touchdown, Eagles! And the pummeling has started. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
And that ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. I don't think these two are going to be exchanging holiday greetings this year after this game.
No, and I tell you what, we've seen a lot of cool handshakes where you're getting fired up and coaches are getting after each other. We might get a little bit of that there. You could take a knee. You could run the clock out, but they chose not to, so deal with it.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
51, Old Dominion, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Miles. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And the extra point splits the uprights. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
51, Old Dominion, 14.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Georgia Southern.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Georgia Southern.
After this, it'll be a wrap. From the red zone, looking for a man. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Number 33.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. We have a top 25 clash between two of the best teams in the sport and both hoping to enhance their postseason resume. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will get the first possession of the game. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
No, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
This is exactly why nobody wants a Jesse Palmer. You want quarterbacks that can do that. Look at him pick him up, put him down, just chewing up yards. It was supposed to be a pass, now turns it into a huge gain. Jesse Palmer never could do that.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Notre Dame's offense has the ball for the first time. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Using the quick game. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football.
And they got him for the sack.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on third down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the right. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. After the incompletion, looking at second down. He'll try to do it himself. Plows through the defense. At the 40, there he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. Wide open downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Coming out with it, it's Young. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here come the Irish, back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way, but dude.
Oh, look out, there he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's first and 10 from the 40. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Got the quick pass. Good, solid tackle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Price. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Throwing right. Pulls it in. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Navy. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he tacks on the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Georgia Southern.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And how about the aggressiveness? This coach says, I'm going for it. We're going to put 6 on the board, time ticking down, maybe be a little bit more conservative. I love the way they put the hammer down. Now they have the lead going into the half, an extra point away from a 7-point lead.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on.
And the Eagles will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Notre Dame lines up quickly. The give to the tailback. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to throw, it's Leonard. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. From the gun, running back on the move.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D-tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double-teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
On 3rd down, going up top. With the catch, it's Thomas. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
On the move at the 30. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get us. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you
hit the afterburners, kid. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Eagles. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Young. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Slings it downfield. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.